Hello and welcome to Witch Moon Magical Arts. My name is Lisa. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for Scorpio in August. What I like to do at the beginning is create a sacred space. I'll do a little blessing. I'm going to invite the God and Goddess to be with us today. I call upon our ancestors, our guides, be with us, support us in this journey. Blessed be. So like I said, we're going to be doing a reading for Scorpio for August. Now I'm going to shuffle the cards a few times and see what kind of messages we can get for Scorpio for August. Scorpio for August. Scorpio for August. I'll do it one more time. There. Now I like to lay the cards out and go through them with you. So our first card, 10 of Wands. Strength. Justice. 2 of Cups. 6 of Swords. The Star. 9 of Wands. 10 of Swords. Page of Pentacles. And 5 of Cups. Okay, first off, I see several major arcana in this reading. I'll get to those in a second. Other than I'll say that major arcana are like major steps or steps along your karmic path. It all has to do with the karmic journey that you're on. And so since you've got, it looks like 3 of them in this reading, it appears that there's some kind of karmic journey, karmic pathway that you were working through on this reading. But our first card, 10 of Wands. Now the first card in the drawing, in the reading, represents the question or the situation you're in right now. And with the 10 of Wands, it's basically all about being overburdened. The wands have to do with fire and creativity, inspiration. It's a very active and energetic energy, active and energetic card. But what it is you're carrying too many things. You're trying to juggle too many things at once, and some things maybe need to be left behind. Some things you'll keep carrying on forward with, but you're definitely being overburdened right now. You're feeling that sense of being overburdened. Now, the cross card or the challenge card is one of the major arcana. It's a strength card. The strength card is all about using that inner strength you have, that inner vitality that you have, but being able to temper it and not let it rule you, but let you rule it. Let you be in control of it, and use your energies wisely. She has her wand here and she's calling up this storm. She's got all of this energy, but she's also closing the mouth, or tempering that energy from the lion, from that that fierceness and that energetic energy from the lion. So it's all about control. It's all about controlling that inner drive you have. So it looks as if that's the basis of this right now, is that you're overburdened, but you're learning, or need to learn, how to temper those energies and use those energies wisely. Now the cards on the top and the bottom represent energies that are influencing the reading right now. The top one is often described as the conscious mind. I see it as like an energy that kind of flows down through the whole reading. It permeates everything. And this is another major arcana. This is justice. And justice is karma itself. There's which tells me, which indicates that not only is this part of our karmic journey you're on, this is really important. Whatever it is, it's in your conscious mind, it's in all of your actions. Everything that happens to you is represented in this justice card, in following the karmic path. Basically, you're needing to, or you're seeing that it's a karmic path you're on, and it influences everything in your life right now. Now this bottom card is the Two of Cups. Cups is all about unconditional love, generosity of spirit, connecting to other people in an authentic way. And twos are often having to do with making a choice, or at least learning how to balance things. Now in this lower position, often it's considered to be what's on the subconscious, what you're not always aware of, but I also see it as something that is like deeply embedded in our psyche that we may not be aware of, but it's a deep innate part of us. And the Two of Cups is all about partnerships. It's different than the Lover's card in that this is a new budding relationship. It may not turn into a romantic relationship, but it's a partnership, and it's learning how to be authentic and intimate at the very beginning stages. So you're good at the beginnings of relationships. You're good at assessing how to have a good relationship with somebody. This is a joyous card. They're on the beach sharing a bottle of wine. They've got their kittens around them. It's just a joyous card. So it's all this love and generosity and ability to balance relationships in this card. So you've got that working for you. Now these two cards on either side of you represent energies that are flowing through, like a pathway you're on right now, in the very recent time. So the recent past is the Six of Swords. Now swords are all about intellect, ideas, learning how to communicate those ideas effectively. In this card, though, it depicts somebody leaving a situation. Now, in a lot of decks, this can mean actually physically leaving a situation that is not good, and you're moving into another unknown future, but it's got to be better than where you are. And it has a lot to do with your ideas and what you think, and your intellectual abilities may not be compatible with somebody else, and may even be dangerous in some ways, the incompatibility. But there is, other than, having said that, the main point of this card is that you are leaving a situation and moving on to something else. Now, the card coming up in the very near future is the Star, another major arcana. This one is all about being connected and being aware that you are made of stardust. We all are made of stardust. We all are part of the universe. We're all connected. She's drawing down energy from the universe and then drawing up energy from the earth. It's a circuit of energy. She feels herself in that circuit, feels herself in that web of life. And this is going to be coming up to you. You're leaving whatever situation that didn't work before because of your ideas, and then moving into something much more connected to your soul. So that's going to be coming up here. Now, the cards on this side often depict how people see you, how you see yourself, energies that are coming up into your situation. Now, this card, Nine of Wands, represents more or less how you feel about yourself. Nine of Wands is somebody that has, again, it's a wand, so it's about energy, passion, creativity, just a very energetic, fiery energy. And the Nine of Wands is all about having been through a battle of some kind. It could be any kind of battle, a battle of wits, a battle of standing up for your rights, standing up for who you are. And that's truly what it's based on, being able to stand up for who you are and be honorable in that. She's been through this battle, but she's still standing. She is wounded. She hasn't come out unscathed. She's been through a lot, but she is still standing and still has a wand in her hand. She's still ready to defend herself. So, it's interesting to me that you've got this Ten of Wands where you're overburdened and you've got all of this energy that you're trying to juggle and deal with, and then all this energy that you've had to defend yourself with. So there's a lot of energy in this reading, a lot of juggling of things, and a lot of standing up for yourself and deciding the right path for you, which we'll see in this card coming up. But the next card is often what people think about you, how they're seeing you, but it's also just an energy that is kind of influencing the whole reading itself too. And it's the Ten of Swords. Again, swords is about intellect, ideas, thoughts, and it can be like thought loops that you get into and can't get out of. You can't let things go, so you run things through your head over and over again. Now, this is what happens at the end of that. Ten of Swords is all about being done. In some decks, it's called ruin. It's you're mentally done. You're mentally incapable of thinking about it anymore. And the one good thing about this is that you don't know whether this sun is setting or rising, so there is hope. He is grasping for his broom, for his power. So there is hope, but whatever mental situation you're in, whatever you're thinking about, it's done. And people see that about you, that you were finished with something. And again, it relates to this card. You're finished with something and moving on to something else. Now, this next card, the Page of Pentacles. Pentacles are an earth sign. They're related to earth, abundance, prosperity. And pages are a new energy. They're novices. They're not a knight. They're not a king. They're just starting out on their path. And being a pentacle, it's all about being detail oriented and making a plan and sticking to it. And the fact that he's a page, he's still young and he's still not quite able to carry through with everything, but he's so eager to learn. This is a pathway that you are coming into. You want to learn. You want to be in control of your life. You want to have an abundant and prosperous life. This and in this one in particular, he's at a crossroads. He's deciding which way to go, and in fact, he's just flipping a coin. Either way will work, but it'll be different than what he is coming out of. So this is a new pathway that you're just coming into right now. But at the same time, there's going to be a sense of loss. This Five of Cups, excuse me. She is mourning something that she has lost, an emotional loss. The cups are all about emotion and unconditional love. She has spilled cups here that she's mourning, but she doesn't see that she has filled cups on the table behind her. It's as if she's focusing on what she's lost and not what she has. So there is still hope available, as in this 10. There is hope available. There is hope still for the future, but right now you're focusing on what you've lost and what you've gone through. So I'm going to pick the bottom card, see what else we have to look at. We've got the Ace of Cups. Aces are always gifts from the universe, and this one in particular is all about love, emotional strength, emotional balance, which is reflected in this Two of Cups, which is your innate card. So you are being given this sense of unconditional love, and this will permeate the whole reading. The thing about the aces being gifts, though, they come and they go. They don't hang out. You need to recognize that, oh, I'm being given this gift, and you need to grab onto it and utilize it and bring it into your life in order to go on this new path and feel yourself connected to the universe and let go of the sorrow and realize that there is hope. There is strength. You do have the strength to move on into this new direction, and you're being given this gift in order to do it. Now let me pull out a couple more cards, see if we can get a little bit more information, but it's clear you're moving on to a new path of being connected, of being strong and balanced, and that karmic card, that justice card, is just kind of lighting up, saying, this is an important path that you're on, and you're being given this gift to move on and do something new. So we've got Eight of Swords, another sword, Three of Swords, and Five of Swords. So you've got a lot, you're thinking a lot about this. I'm looking at all the other swords you've got. You've got, some important sword cards. You've got the 6 and the 10. Now the 8 of Swords is a little bit different. It's about self bondage, basically. Your thoughts are keeping you bound. She is surrounded by swords in the ground. She's bound. She's blindfolded. Yet she can stand up and step out. There is a clear path out. But it's a matter of thinking about something, like I said before, thinking about something so much that loop is continually going in your head that you feel helpless, you feel bound, and that you can't move forward, when in fact you need to move forward and leave those thoughts behind Now, this sword, the Three of Swords, is always about heartbreak of some kind. And that relates to this Five of Cups, where she's grieving the loss of something. Now, this is the loss. This is something between three people, three situations. Three is an important number. And so there's some kind of a loss and heartbreak that you're going through, that you're bound up in still. And then you've got this Five of Swords, where you're working with other people on an intellectual level, because it's a sword, but it's like one person is kind of controlling the situation and bringing harm to the others. It's kind of like she's being a show off, and being and not using this energy of balance in relationships. It's the opposite of that, basically, where she's wanting to be in control, wanting to use this energy, but not in a balanced and tempered way. And so this clearly is about being hurt. And if you'll look, there's three women in this card. I'm trying to get it out of the light. Three women in this card, and three swords piercing this heart. So there's something going on intellectually between three people, I'm saying. That's what it's looking like. You're trying to juggle too much, and you need to learn how to temper that energy, temper that 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 strength you have, and realize that it's only hurting yourself. These cards are about hurting yourself mentally. And if you just realize that we are all part of the universe, we are part of the web, we are connected. Each one of us is connected in a loving way. In this this Ace of Cups is saying there's just unconditional love for everyone available. This is the key to this reading. It is, as what I'm seeing, that you just need to let go of those thoughts, realize we're all connected, and start your new journey in a joyous and happy way, and let go of the past, let go of the hurt. Now, I hope that resonates with some of you. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time. Blessed be.